Hello, what is up, and welcome back to my channel. Today's video is going to be my January favorites 2021. Now, I'm going to be filming 4 videos today, so you already know that I need my Starbucks. Now, I wouldn't necessarily call this a January favorite of 2021, but it is really freaking good, and this is the Trenta Iced Peach Green Tea Lemonade Light Ice and only half sweetened. So good, highly recommend. And before we get started with today's favorites, make sure you give this video a big thumbs up, click the subscribe button down below, and also turn on your post notifications. That way you get notified every single time I upload a new video. When I was thinking about how I was going to do this video, I didn't really want to just like look around and throw random things into it. I really kind of wanted it to be structured, that way the video isn't 1,000 years long, and I kind of condense my products down and really decide, like, is this a true favorite or is it just something I was liking? I also don't want to repeat products too often in the future, so I really think that how I'm going to do this is going to help with not repeating things so much. That way each month you really do get different favorites from me. As of now, I have 6 different categories, and this could change, but within those 6 categories, I'm also going to have like subcategories. Some months I might not have a favorite for a category. Some months I might have 6, 7, 8 things for a category. It all just depends. We're going to see what works and kind of just roll with it, but it'll all make more sense when we actually get into the favorites. So the first category is going to be fashion and beauty, and there are 4 subcategories. The first is makeup. Honestly, ever since the pandemic, I really don't wear makeup all that often. It would kind of be pointless for me to have a favorite in that category for this month, just because I really didn't wear makeup at all for the most part. But for the sake of today's video, I did want to mention that the clear gloss that I have been loving is the Maybelline Lifter Gloss in the clear shade. Did I just say that? Anyway, and I do like this whenever I'm not wearing any makeup and I just want some gloss on my lips and not necessarily like a chapstick. So now getting into skincare. My first favorite in skincare is the Clinique All About Clean Rinse Off Foaming Cleanser. And obviously this is just a travel size, but I have been loving this cleanser so much. It's so smooth and creamy in my hands, and when I'm washing my face, it just feels so luxurious. And I also feel like it doesn't strip my skin. Like, obviously if you have really dry skin and you wash your face, your skin might feel a little bit tight. I'm not an expert, but just from like personal experience. However, I do feel like even on those dry days, this cleanser still leaves my face feeling cleansed, but definitely not stripped. I'm really loving this. My second skincare favorite for January is the Tula Revive and Rewind Revitalizing Eye Cream. I have used this probably from the very beginning of January up until now. It's, I want to say, like the 7th or 8th of February, and I have like barely made a dent. But I feel like this has taken the cake. It's my new favorite, and what I like most about this is that a little bit goes a long way. I don't remember the price. I'll put it on the screen here, but I do remember it being a little bit more on the pricier side. But like I said, a little bit goes a long way. So if it lasts you a long time, then to me, the price is worth it. I love how it makes my under eyes feel, and I really do notice a difference when I use this. I feel like it brightens my under eyes really nicely, and that might not be a permanent thing. It might just be when it's put on. My last skincare favorite is the Believe. I don't know how I'm supposed to be pronouncing that, but Believe in Truth, the True Cream Aqua Bomb. And I have been using this at night after, say, I shave my face, or maybe after I've steamed my face, done a lot to my face, and I really just want to make sure I have extra moisture to my skin. I don't use this every night, but I would say I use this 2 to 3 times a week, and I'm obsessed. I hate like heavy moisturizers just because I don't like the greasiness that it gives. I don't like the oiliness of moisturizers, which is why I have such a hard time finding ones that I like. And although this does leave my skin feeling a little bit greasy for a few hours, I've never really used a moisturizer that truly made my skin feel moisturized and hydrated. I know that kind of sounds weird, like you've used moisturizer but it's never felt moisturizing. It has, but it felt like it didn't last. Like, I'll use this and the next morning I'll wake up and my skin still feels so smooth and soft and supple and hydrated. So for this moisturizer in particular, I feel like the greasiness that I experience, and I feel like greasy is the wrong word, maybe like oiliness, that feeling that I have for those few hours is just completely outweighed by how amazing I feel like this product is. And the other problem that I have with moisturizers, especially the deep hydrating ones, is that I feel like it clogs my pores, gives me texture, and from what I've seen so far, this does not do that. So now getting into hair, I have one favorite, and that's a hair accessory, and it's this claw clip. These clips have been like my best friend for the last 2 to 3 days before I wash my hair. I only wash my hair once a week. I wash my hair every Sunday. So sometimes Thursday, but Friday, Saturday, Sunday, I love wearing my hair in these clips. I'll just pull it back, and obviously it'll look much neater than this, but I just love it. I think it's so cute, and it looks better personally for me when my hair is straight, but it's perfect when my hair is greasy and I just want to pull it back. And next we're going to get into the fashion and clothes part of the favorites. So my favorite shoes right now are these white Vans. And they're a little bit dirty right now, but I have been wearing these probably like every other day all throughout January, and I've literally never owned a pair of Vans. These are my first Vans that I've ever owned, and I don't know why I haven't owned them prior to this. I can tell you one thing is that I was really missing out. I love how I can pretty much pair them with anything and it can kind of dress it down. I will say though that the first like 2 weeks of wearing them for me, they kind of hurt because I had to break them in. Now that I've broken them in, they are so comfortable. However, I will say that if I wear them like 3 or 4 days in a row, my pinky toes kind of get a little sore, but I'm fine with that. It's really not that big of a deal. And speaking of Vans, I can't wear Vans without the Vans no-show socks. These are the men's ones, and I thought I would like the men's ones better than the women's ones because they're thicker, but I have to say I like the women's ones better because of the thinness. When they're too thick under the Vans, I find that the shoe feels a little tight and like the back of the sock kind of shows a lot more on my heel. And like I said, I just like the women's ones better for the Vans in particular. I do wear the thicker ones with like boots or something, but with the Vans, the women's ones are the way to go for me. And I have them in black, gray, and white. This next one, I wouldn't say it's controversial, but all throughout college, I saw people wearing these shoes. Now that I've tried them, I have been converted to a Croc lover. These are like the first Crocs I've ever owned, and they're so soft and furry on the inside. My fur is kind of like worn down because I wear them so much. I kid you not, I literally wear these when I'm not wearing the other Vans. Like I literally will throw them on to go to the grocery store, to run any errand if I'm running out my house and I'm in comfy clothes. These bad boys are what's going on my feet. Just try it out. Get the furry ones, see if you like them. I'm telling you, once you get them, you might be converted like me. And just like a quick story time behind why I got them, I really wanted to get those like UGG slipper shoes, but they were just so expensive and these were cheaper. So I was like, you know what? We'll just get them and see what happens. And I've fallen in love. And the last fashion favorite is this pair of jeans. These are the American Eagle super high-rise flare jeans, and I wear them in a size, let's see, 10 extra long. I'm so tall that I can't even show you the entire jean on the screen. Here we go. But these jeans are my favorite pair of jeans that I've ever worn. I kid you not. They are so comfortable. I could eat as much as I wanted to and have the craziest food baby and be in the craziest food coma, and I would still be comfortable. They're so stretchy, yet they look so cute, and they're super form-fitting, and I love how I can dress them down, but I could also dress them up with like a really cute shirt and some booties. So now going into the second category, I have entertainment, and the first little subcategory being music. When I was thinking about what my favorite song was for the month of January, I was just at a loss because I am the type of person who listens to music once it's like been phased out. I kind of get into new songs when they're like old songs. The song that I'm going to mention, Driver's License by Olivia Rodrigo. I'm the generation of High School Musical and I love High School Musical, but I still have not watched High School Musical, the series, I think is like the entire title. And I know that she's in that show, but from a singer and somebody who just loves music, the song is just written really beautifully. I love, you know, the melody, and I love her voice in general. So I've really come to love that song. I put it on repeat every single time I'm in the car and I just jam out to it. So I would say that that's definitely like my most played song for January. So now getting into television, on Netflix, there's a new series called Fate the Winx saga. And if you're into those mystical type of TV shows, like say The Vampire Diaries, The Originals, Supernatural, like things like that, you might like this. Literally only 6 episodes, so I finished it in one day, but it's really good. I highly recommend it. I hope that Netflix comes out with another season. I'm not going to talk about it because I don't want to give anything away, but definitely watch it. Watch the first episode, give it a try, and let me know in the comments if you have seen it and what you think. But my next television favorite is dun 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 dun, Grey's Anatomy. I first binge watched that show, I want to say sophomore year of high school, and that was before died, and then I found out he died and I stopped watching it. But then sophomore year of college, I re-binge watched it. And then my senior year of college, I re-binge watched it again. Now I'm binge watching it again for the 4th time. And I'm literally already on season 7, and I probably started it in like the middle of January. Let me just say, I don't just sit on the couch and watch it. I will have it on while I'm doing my hair. I'll have it on like while I'm cooking. Like I'll have it on while I'm actually doing other things. That way I still feel productive. But Grey's Anatomy is a great show. If you have not watched it, you are missing out. I'm telling you, it's amazing. It will make you cry. It will make you laugh. It will make you feel all the feels, but definitely go watch it. So I don't have a movie favorite for this month. I definitely have not watched many movies within January because I've been binge watching Grey's Anatomy. So maybe next month I'll have a movie favorite. We'll see. But my favorite podcast right now is The Skinny Confidential. I love that podcast. I love how they talk about something different all the time. Like it's not necessarily like one topic every single week. Somehow I feel like all of their episodes have a nice flow, and their overall like themes that they try to teach their audience, I just really connect with and I really enjoy. If you need a podcast to listen to, definitely listen to The Skinny Confidential. It's amazing. I love the hosts. They're so funny. I like how they can go from really lighthearted to more serious topics. I think that they do a really good job of talking about all sorts of things. So the third category is food and drinks. And how I decided to do this was do one drink and then a healthy food and a not so healthy food. So some people might consider a smoothie to be more of a drink, but personally I consider it to be more of like a food because I drink smoothies as a meal. And my favorite smoothie from Tropical Smoothie is the Mango Magic with whey protein and the fat burner, but I've recently been DIYing it and making it at home, so I like to call it a DIY mango pineapple protein smoothie, and I'll put my recipe for it up here. I love it. I love making it at home. It's definitely a little bit different than the one you would get at Tropical Smoothie, but for me, it does the job, especially after a workout. It's just so good, so yummy, so refreshing. But my not so healthy food favorite of the month is Annie's mac and cheese. And I couldn't decide between two of them, so I'll just tell you both. The first one is their white cheddar one, and then the other one is their like bunny pasta, which I'll put a picture of it here because I don't remember the exact name. And you know, you might want to make fun of me and be like, Megan, you're 22 years old. Why are you eating mac and cheese in the shape of bunnies? But let me tell you, character mac and cheese just hits different. It has a different taste. I don't know if it's because of like the pasta itself, but it's amazing. So go to the store and get yourself some mac and cheese, some Annie's white cheddar or the bunny pasta. Treat yourself because you deserve it. My drink favorite for the month is honestly so boring, but it's just water because I've been trying to drink so much water. Freshman year of college, I could drink like 100 to 150 ounces of water, and I had trained my body to be cool with that amount of water, and I didn't have to go to the bathroom as much. But because of how much water I'm drinking, I literally have to go to the bathroom all the time. So I'm trying to like get used to drinking that much water. So definitely drink water. Take this as your sign to go grab a glass of ice cold water. It's good for your body. It's good for you. Drink that water. So the next category is health and wellness. And I split this up into 2 subcategories. The first being physical fitness and the second being like mental and emotional fitness. So for physical fitness, I have been loving spin classes. I first took them probably like 3 or 4 years ago, but I've just recently gotten back into them and I am obsessed. I find cardio to be so boring, like if I'm just on the treadmill, but the spin classes are so inspirational, motivating, and I love it. Definitely recommend trying spin classes or trying any fitness classes for the most part. Like, don't be embarrassed to go and take a class. No matter where you're at in your health and wellness journey, classes are amazing. They make classes for beginners, they make classes for those who are more advanced, they make classes that are kind of a combination for anyone to join in on. So for my mental and emotional well-being, I've been using this 5-year question a day memory journal, and my sister actually got this for me back in 2020, and I told myself that I would start on January 1st, which I have, and I think she got this from Target, and I'm obviously not going to show you the beginning of it because I have written in it, obviously, but I will say that this journal is amazing, really helps you think, kind of makes it easier to start journaling if that's something you want to do, because it just gives you one question a day that you write about. So basically, every year on April 23rd, you'll have the same question, and you'll be able to look back at your other answers, which I think is so cool. The next category is recreation. I kind of didn't really know what to call this category, but basically this category is anything that I've just been doing for fun. And unfortunately, I do not have a favorite for this category this month. When I was thinking about it, I kind of got sad because I was like, did I not take time to do anything fun this month? Did I not do something fun multiple times? Like, I didn't discover anything that's just for fun at all. But now I know for February that I really want to take the time to do more things for leisure, which could be just reading a book. So maybe I'll come back at the beginning of March with my February favorites with a new book that you guys can read. Definitely don't forget to take time just to enjoy yourself and to do something that you want to do for fun with no other expectations or anything behind it. Just do something for fun. And my last category is just the random category, and this is just obviously anything that doesn't fit into the other ones, but my random favorite is burning candles. I don't really have like a particular favorite candle. I kind of just go to the store, pick out a scent and buy it. If I like it, that's cool. And I usually don't repurchase the same candles. I like to try new scents, but I just love how burning a candle brings such a warm and cozy vibe into a space. So that is going to be all of my favorites for January of 2021. I hope you enjoyed this video. And like I said at the beginning, make sure to like, subscribe, turn on your post notifications, comment, do all of the things, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.